Welcome back to our Felid Necromancer of Sif. Last episode, we finished off our lair. I'm not sure if the volcano and gauntlet parts were in that specific episode or not, but that also happened pretty recently. And we had just stopped the episode as Sif went up to 5 pips, and we confirmed that now at 5 pips, Sif will be giving me books as I gain piety. Which was surprising to me. For some reason, I remembered you started to get given books pretty early with Sif, but I guess not. At least not anymore. But finally, it's funny that that happened because just around that same moment, we actually encountered a book. I suppose maybe that was a book Sif gave me. Who's to say? Anyway, that gave us anguish, which we quickly learned. Which will be great because our Felid is, +4 hexes is basically free for a little bit at least. But more importantly, we have Haunt in our future with our deep knowledge of necromancy and summoning. Of course, this is the perfect combo spell. It's more of a way to kill something that's single target, which, I mean, that's a weakness for us right now. So that's going to be cool when that happens. And our hope is that because we are also going to be heavy summoning / translocations, of course, because we're +4, as well as getting the book. So that's really pushed us way ahead with that. There's also I don't know what it's called, but there's a summoning that summons like a warp portal and a big tentacle that can one-shot everything in the game, just kind of swoops out. It's so great. And so I'm excited for that. It's called not Manifold. I don't know. I don't know if there's even a way to look it up. List of skills, list of spells. Is there a list of spells? Look up description, list of commands, list of skills. Other than going on the website, maybe spellcasting H. What's my down page? Down page. Where are you? Maybe here. Okay. I don't think they're going to list all the spells. No. Yeah, we've already gone past it. Quick look. Nope, these are just character descriptions. It's always good to look up stuff if you can ahead of time. Yeah, I'm not getting much here. Okay, anyway, well, we'll see it when we see it. So I got to remember now that I have Anguish on command here. And it's very castable, so we'll take a look. And so anyways, I went to D11, not even knowing that I didn't have Orcish Mines explored. Now I have it, but I'm going to finish off D11 here now that we are very much more powerful than we last left off when we left this floor. That being said, I shouldn't play too loose there. Don't want to risk my death. One thing is with Forest, it's you need the open air, and so I don't necessarily have that right now, so you got to be careful. It's sniping my... Oh, just a centaur. Summon some guys. Reap. Let's try some Anguish. I'll just Forest to end this. That was a very powerful centaur. I'm going to just run this out. Get my dog back. Oh, Tengu. Scary stuff. We're actually getting hit pretty hard here. What to do? The Tengu will jump on us, and that ghost will come down with the stairs. I think I go down with the stairs. Ooh. Okay, this didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. I think I heal wounds. Teleport, and then I go up. What? It teleported me one tile over. Well, that's a lame. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to teleport again. Summon I can't summon my dog. I'll try to anguish it so that it just doesn't do damage to me while I wait here. Alright. Whatever that was that. Cool. Alright, let's build this ball here. Okay. We've got a vampire who shoots slings. Okay, hopefully our forest can do a number on him. Why is he... Oh, he must be in Viz right now, and my guys can't see in Viz. So let's run this out. Wow, this D11 was harder than I even thought. We went through all of layer just to come back and then find it just as hard. Shows you we made the right choice earlier, that's for sure. Going to layer. Summon my dog. The dog can see in Viz, as we covered in one of our first episodes. So as long as I keep this dog up, it should do the job. There you go. Let's forest. Let's anguish. All right, let's reset. Ooh, big hits. Let's get on the move. My EV's high. And reset my health here. I gotta be more proactive with my anguish here. He's probably invisible, so I need my dog. Alright, let's anguish and summon my imp. Okay. Oh, okay, Lesser Beckoning. Blink, of course, is nice, and it's basically free. Lesser Beckoning, is this the kind of character that would want Lesser Beckoning? I suppose it would be cool to combo that with like Curse of Agony, but I still don't want things near me. I think it's probably just buy Blink just to have it, and of course it's 100% power, and just have that there for us if we need it. So we got IMB. Ooh, IMB might be nice. It doesn't pair well with summons, but if I'm by myself, I can push back against people pretty cleanly. So I think I'll learn IMB as an escape method. It's always a great spell. I love it. So I will do that. I'll probably put it on H, and I'll have Blink as its own I. I'm going to Amnesia Small Mammals just to get one back. And right now I'm happy with all these things in their own little way. Eventually I'll probably abandon some of them, like, I don't know, Soul Splinter and Call Imp and stuff. But until then, we've kind of mapped out some battle plans. It's nice. We've in this playthrough, we've really come to experience and appreciate the heel of the dog recast. That's pretty nice. Cool. All right. Training's good. We're still training translocations. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever train any conjuration. I know we got IMB. Iskander runs Mystic Blast. But it's not going to be a damage throughput for me. It's just an emergency, like push something back for me, maybe push it towards my summons kind of thing, you know. So we'll see. Okay, so we're entering Orcish Mines 1. We're starting a ball, so I probably should go right to the forest, right to the reap, right to the anguish, summon my guys, and set up camp here. See what damages we can do. Get some good eyes on some anguish targets. Maybe even Grave Claw. Yeah, this is forest at its peak right here. Cool. Now I have to constantly check my spells, because if I miss, like, Sif giving me something, I need to know. I don't think I'm tempted enough to, like, up my E to, like, get more spell levels sooner. I think I still care more about getting these spellcasting aptitudes up and pumping. Should I slow down on that Necro? I don't know. My goal now is just to train enough so that I can get Haunt down, and it's going to take some time, and it needs Necro and Summoning, so we're okay. Alright, Orcish 2. It's going to be an interesting start to things. Let's Reap, Anguish, Forest, and begin the ball again. I'll try to kill this guy quicker to start it off. Let's do another Anguish just so that they don't kill my Dryad before it becomes relevant. And now I have a ball, and I can Anguish at will. Ooh, Nessos, very scary. So I'm going to Forest, Anguish. Nessos is anguished. Reheal my dog. Oh, Nessos just killed themselves. The power of anguish. I bet you this is going to be end up going on like D or something pretty soon. So I don't have too many zombies now, so I could probably do the whole clear here. Let's Anguish one more time. And, yeah, there. We'll let them kill the rest. Normally I would clear the ups here, but when you have zombies, if you go onto a different floor, you lose your zombies. So we got to make sure we're being efficient with our safety here. When you have the defense, use it. So it looks like we have a final castle, and then we have this kind of like knot looking pattern that often accompanies Orcish 2. Let's anguish the second we see this blast miner. Nice. Let's forest. And I'll even try to help with this. Hopefully the tangles here will finish off the blasts. Oh, or not. So I'm going to run and anguish the second I can, so my run back is safe. Well, at least safer. And maybe they'll kill themselves along the way. Yikes. Once again, maybe summon a guy to get along side him. I still don't want to use my mana regen. This goes to show how perhaps weak Sif's... well, I mean, I haven't given it a chance, but it's not worth it. I'd rather have the piety to trigger books and to be able to emergency cast something like Haunt if I have to. If I encounter, like, the orc boss, whatever that guy's name is. I forgot the name. Anyway, let's reap and forest and anguish and cleared. Okay, so it looks like it's, instead of it being a castle, it's actually more of like the orc village. We only have one zombie. I think I'll go in the ups now while I have the chance. Because if I need to run, I need to know what's up here. And in this one, there's nothing. But it looks like they're all three are different. And we'll do this one. Look at that forest. Very nice. Now, I wish I could carry these zombies all the way down, but that's not how it works. But that is that. Cool. Still have juice left on that translocation book. That goes to show, like, having +4 baseline, it's like, ooh. And then on top of that, we're almost at 20 without even trying. Okay, so I guess we'll enter from this side. The goal is that we have a really nice ball build off the top. Reap. Let's anguish. Can I forest? I cannot, so I'm going to back away. Here's a forest point. I'm going to Graveclaw to start it off. And I'll just keep an eye on this dog, make sure it never... Well, it instantly dies. Can't do much else. Just hope this vine can make it in there. And still reaping. Dryad's still there. I'll Graveclaw. See what happens here. And probably should reset now. I'll reset all the way up, so it's just the dog with me here. And I can even forest. Get on the other side of the Dryad. I could have walked through it, I suppose, but it's fine. Okay, regen. And yeah, here we go. Let's start off this ball again. I'll anguish until it's good coverage. Maybe even start it off. Oof. Can I do something like this? And maybe one more. And yeah, get the ball going. I was hoping that Graveclaw would finish it off here. I kind of want to light this guy just because he's mited. Can't do much else. Okay, there's a little bit too much action here. I'm going to go up. Reset my mana. Oof. So I think here's where IMB comes in. So that's H. I'll go up so that there's one. Forest behind the Dryad. There we go. I do not have digging so I can't dig to the other side. So now I think I go down. I go up. I IMB. I forest. I summon my guys. Get on the other side. So there's an example of why IMB is so good. Even if you're not conjuring, the push is what matters. The damage is secondary. Let's try it again. I don't like that. I'm going to try to get that priest up with me. If it lets me. Maybe I'll forest. Anguish. Let's go one more time. Let's summon. Yeah, I'm just gonna let everybody else do the talking and stick it out. Okay, cool. I could have gone up. It would have been very viable. But I did the math, saw what was happening, and I'm like, okay, this will work out. And let's reap. Okay. Oh, there's a Sif book. Let's see. Spell. Okay, so we got endgame. So it's like, oh, Crystal Spear, never going to happen. Well, with Sif, I can use the special ability to cast it from my spell book. Servitor would have been one in the old times. I believe it was summoning / conjuration. But now it's been moved to Forgecraft, so that's not really a thing today. Plus, like, triggering it would be near impossible with my build right now. So yeah, so I guess that extra Sif book gave me... I mean, I'm not really irradiating today. Right here. So basically now I have Crystal Sphere on call if I need it for something desperate. Okay, so let's carry along here. Probably didn't need a forest, but I did. Okay. Alright. Curing, cool. Mute, I'll note. Magic, I'll note. I'm going to buy this Ling just to know where it is. I'm going to buy the Brilliance because it's actually good for this character today. It makes things more cheaper to cast. More cheaper. I have bought some, so I don't need to like fill up my whole thing with it, but we now know it and have it. Let's summon some guys, and I'll even reap. Anguish, I suppose. Anguish. I kind of want to pull back here so I can get some open air to forest. And here we are. Let's back away. And I should reap probably. There you go. I'm sure there's not much alive here to tell the tale, but I'll just collect some zombies along the way for free. I'm a low enough that I probably should at least take this last one seriously. There you go. All right. Unless there's some guys wandering the halls, that should be it. Cool. So we have ignition. I'll note it. I probably won't buy it. To be honest, I probably won't buy much of this because I'll be getting a lot for free. But just to see what's in store here. Yeah. For a bookstore, not very interesting. Oh, still some guys here. Cool. I'm going to forget just in case we missed an orc or something. But that's that. Okay, so our Orcish Mines is done. We unfortunately didn't really get much to buy. Some casual books. You know, the fire magic I don't think is going to be relevant, but it's there. Ring of Fire. Maybe I should buy that Ring of Fire now. Maybe. I might encounter some fires in my future. So let me go buy that now that I know my Orcish Mines is not going to be as lovely to us as we had hoped. So we have some solutions here. I won't need to. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to ever double wizard up. So that's that. And we're still training what we're training. What's our training for haunt left? 45. We're making moves, but it's not quite as quick as we'd love. But that's fine. Yeah. So, I guess our next mission in this episode, if I have any time, is maybe Dungeon 12. I don't know if I cleared 12 or it's just like I went down for a step once just to avoid the thing on 11 over here. So I'm just gonna go here. Oh, it looks like there was a ice cave here. It's probably gone. I didn't even notice it the first time. That's unfortunate. That being said, we have an Azrael here. So speak of the devil with regards to fire. Suppose I'll do that. Wow. Yeah, so it's unlikely we would have been able to deal with that ice cave in time based on what I'm seeing here. And yeah, it's gone. And look, yeah, Rupert's here. This is a floor of the ages. So I'm going to go up, and then if they're beside me, I'm going to IMB them away. I'm going to summon some guys. I'll anguish. And then I suppose I will summon more guys. I mean, there's no point in reaping, but so I'll just kind of do this. Oh, my dog died. I can IMB one more time. I think that's fine. I'll just kill him. All right, so now we're dealing with a scenario where all our ups and downs are a little awkward. I'll switch back to the willpower until I see Azrael. And looking at the time, I see we're just about to hit 30 minutes. And so this is probably a good time to cut the episode as we enter in a tough floor ahead of us. So this has been the episode, the next episode of my Felid or Felid, however you prefer, Necromancer of Sif. We've now hit the point where Sif is giving us books. It's already given us at least one. I think that first one at the end of last episode was a Sif book. So I'll call it thanks to Sif. We got our haunt in the future. So Yes, Summon Force is carrying us, as we can see, as long as we set up some good combats. Anguish is cool. It reduces damage output of others and kind of returns it back to them as well as a convenient side effect, or main effect, I guess. It's the point of the spell. But yeah, we finished off Orc. We finished off, well, we cleared this floor here along the way, and now we're butting heads with probably a pretty tough D12 next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.